definitely Lasse is one of the nicest guys in the world. He recently won the Golden Heart Award, so you can imagine how nice person he is. And Lasse Rouhiainen, he's an international leading authority on video marketing and social media, and he's an in-demand speaker for business schools and universities on how to maximize exposure on YouTube and Facebook. And Lasse has written several best-selling books available on Amazon, and he will be speaking on effective video marketing strategies for 2014 and beyond. And if you think that an image is worth 1,000 words, just wait until Lasse tells you how much a video is worth. So let's welcome our friend Lasse Rouhiainen.
Thanks, Alex, for that awesome introduction. Really great to be here, and thanks Ernesto and everybody else who is organizing this. And like Ernesto says, it has been great visiting Middle East many times, and I think I will be sharing here a lot of interesting insights as to how video marketing is changing. And as I only have a few minutes, so let's get started right away. So as Alex said, my name is Lasse. I come from Finland and have been doing video marketing for the last 7 years actually, and teaching a lot of different people all around the world, and also giving trainings in universities. And one of the really important things is that internet has changed a lot since I started to do my trainings. And today I wanted to share what I think will be important in next year, and we'll be giving you a lot of tips and also some case studies that I hope will be really useful for you. So let's get started. And before we start, I wanted to share quickly, because many people are always asking how come I'm so interested on online marketing and video marketing and Facebook marketing and all the new technologies. So I wanted to share actually how it all gets started. So in this picture you can see my favorite headphones when I was 1 year old. And interesting story is that my father used to be a radio amateur. What that means is that they are people who connect with each other using different antennas and such. And you can search more about that. It's not that popular anymore because the internet is the main thing. However, when I was small, I was using these headphones and kind of like learning what my father was doing, and that gave me kind of like a lot of interest as to how communication works and how everything works. So I was born in Finland, have been living outside Finland for the last 14 years in countries such as Mexico, Italy, and now I'm living in Spain. And when I started video marketing, actually it's an interesting story. It was not easy. It was not like one day success or anything like that. Actually, it was really difficult because I needed to do these videos in foreign language. My main language is Finnish, and English was actually my second language. So I started to do videos on YouTube using English and using Spanish, so it was not perfect. However, many years ago, I was visiting a seminar by a person named T-Hav Ecker, and he taught this great sentence there that actually I wrote down and I have been applying ever since then. And that means every master was once a disaster. So that was great because I was disaster when I started. My English was not perfect. My Spanish was not perfect. However, I understand that I just go forward and learn as I go. And this is the same thing I highly recommend you will be doing in the next few months and years. Just think that you don't have to be perfect. You just get going and you improve as you go. And this is so true when it comes to video marketing because most of us are really shy. So I started to apply this strategy, and during the years have had a lot of views on different channels. I have one channel in Spanish, one channel in English, and then different channels, plus doing a lot of video marketing for my different clients. So here is one of my channels on YouTube. It has 1.4 million views right now and growing. And also after that I started to speak in different parts of the world. Actually, this picture here is from the Internet City of Dubai, who is the sponsor of this event, and it was great to be there actually with Ernesto and James and Dave and Alex, and it was a great experience. So I have been really grateful to be visiting different parts of the world, and one of the great things is that video marketing works all over the world. Here I am speaking for like 300 business owners in Colombia, in South America, and this presentation was in North America, in Miami, and then I'm also teaching in different universities in Spain, Finland, and many different countries. Now, also I love giving and sharing latest tips because video marketing and online marketing is changing really quickly. And that's why I wrote this book, 101 Video Marketing Tips and Strategies for More Small Businesses. And actually, you will get the free copy of this book in this presentation. So pay a lot of attention. And my other book before that was called Smart Social Media. Both of these can be found on Amazon. And basically, the idea is to share a lot of knowledge on how internet is changing and how businesses should be using Facebook and YouTube marketing effectively. And actually, right now, if you do the search for the keyword video marketing on Amazon.com, you will find that this book is #1, and it's a great privilege to have this on #1. You can see that Video Marketing for Dummies is #2, and there's more than 20,000 different books about video marketing. So it seems that people have liked it a lot, and as I said, you will get a free copy in as a thank you for participating in this presentation. And actually, I will give that in the end of this presentation, but you can already see it on the slide over there, how you can find it. But as I mentioned, I will give that link at the end of this presentation. Now, let's go to some of the things that I think are highly, highly important. One of them is that videos need to be shorter and shorter every time. Why? Because people don't have as much attention as they used to have. You can see here on the screen that when we do video, which is like 60 seconds, 1 minute, normally we lose 40% or more of our viewers simply because they are so busy, like maybe you are really busy as well, watching something that's going on Facebook, using their WhatsApp, and simply people have a lot of distractions nowadays. And the good thing is that if you know this and if you can prepare yourself, you will be doing better video marketing than your competition in the next year. The other big change that is developing and happening all the time can be explained in this graphic here. And this is from Mary Meeker, who is one of the best internet analysts. And you can see this is the global digital information created and shared between 2005 and 2015. Now, when I started video marketing, you can see it was 2007, and there was not that much content share. This means all kinds of contents like photos, articles, videos, and such. And right now, you can see that, you know, we are here, but in 2 years' time, there will be double the content. And this means that if you are just simply doing and creating videos and uploading, nobody will really see them because there will be so much there was just so much competition, so much content. And what I want to do is to share few tips that I think will help you a lot, and they actually helping me, and you will see some case studies. Now, one of the things that I think will be really big, and actually is already really big, is Instagram. And Instagram is really interesting site where we can share photos, but now we can also start sharing videos. And basically, I'm using that a lot. You can see my profile there. And Instagram was bought by Facebook, and that's one of the reasons why it's growing all the time. And your video here should be up to 15 seconds, okay, up to 15 seconds. And the great thing is that this is a great opportunity for marketers. It's a great opportunity for companies because not many people understand the power of this. Most young people nowadays in the US, in Europe, and many other regions, they are using this platform because their parents are using Facebook, but none of their parents are using Instagram. So they like using it a lot. And when they will buy products and services, they expect companies to, you know, showcase what they have using Instagram videos. Now, let me share here one of the really great channels. I recommend you visit that later. That's GoPro. And by the way, what do you think about this picture here? Maybe you can put it there on the chat box that how do you like this picture? I think it's really funny. And basically, this is a channel in Instagram where GoPro is sharing a lot of tips and tricks and simply showing their product. And that's why people will later buy their products. So great example on how to do video marketing. And as I was looking at it a few days back, I saw this amazing video. And imagine seeing this kind of videos where you're using your mobile phone or iPad, and then you can see this kind of crazy videos where a guy is giving like a hug to a lion and so on. So Instagram is really interesting. I highly recommend you start applying it little by little. But let's move on and talk about how you can record your videos. I'm sure many of you are recording your videos, and nowadays we have no excuse. There's so many different options. So we can use our mobile phone, we can use GoPro cameras, we can use Google Hangouts, and also there's a lot of other tools like PowerPoint, Keynote, webcams, and Canon Rebel cameras and different video cameras. So simply start creating content, and when you start thinking about how to do video marketing effectively in the future, these are some of the things that are working right now great for myself and my customers. So number one, try to always educate and share information. So that's the starting point. And also you really want to generate trust and credibility. Okay, so you first generate trust. Once you have that, then you can offer something, but not another way around. Also remember to interact and participate in the conversations. Right now YouTube has the comments and they are integrated with Google+, and that's a great opportunity for you to get even more comments than before. And we will be talking today on how you can create short videos and how you can effectively create them. And another tip is simply start creating how-to tutorials. This is what I have been doing for the last 4 years, and it still works great. So you should be creating like a series of how-to videos. This example here is from Bank of America, and it's called How to Set Up a Budget. And you can see it has already more than 500,000 views because people like this kind of information. So this is highly recommendable for you, and try to think what kind of free how-to videos you could create. All of these always generate trust and credibility, and people like them, and also people share them. And also remember to interact on the comments. Many people are also asking that how we could do like a promotional video. So when we are doing, one kind of videos are when we do how-to videos, and then different kind of videos is when we are selling something. Well, obviously we need an introduction. Introduction should be short nowadays, otherwise people will not see your video. Okay, so 3 seconds maximum. I would even say 4 seconds maximum, or 3 seconds more or less. Then you want to start with the question. Okay, always start with the question. When you start your video with the question that is targeted to your target audience, it's much more interesting. And then you give your benefits, and call to action normally is a website, but I recommend giving a phone number or some kind of online form that people can fill in. That's a really interesting thing. Now, let me also share how I have been doing video marketing for the last 4 or 5 years. So basically, you can see a normal search there on the screen, and we are searching the word how to use video email for business, and the first result that comes is a video of myself giving a presentation. And why it comes there? Well, there's a simple reason that I'm using keywords, and this is something that has been working well for the last 4 years, and it's still somewhat useful, but things are changing a lot. But basically, it's a tip for you. You should always think what kind of keyword you wanna rank for, and then you use that keyword at the beginning of the title of your video. But as I said, things are changing a lot, and that's why video and YouTube advertising is becoming really, really important. Now, what that means exactly is that basically, as there's so much competition, you should be doing video advertising for some of your most important videos. And actually, let's give a case study here on one of my videos. So right now, this video has 3,508 views. It has a lot of comments and likes. And what I did is that I share it on social media, also send it to one of my small lists. But I also paid YouTube in order to get more views. Why did I do it? Because now I can do targeting on YouTube. Actually, let's see it here. It's called Google AdWords for video. And these are the results, and this is like a screenshot inside my Google AdWords for Video account. So there's the same video. You can see that I started advertising on the 21st of November, and you can see the exact price that I paid. So we get 1,200 views, and I paid $18 for that. Okay, so that's the power of this. Plus, all of these people were in my target market. So I put it so that only people who like things like marketing and online marketing will see this video. And the great thing is that for one view, I paid 0.01 cents of a dollar. So that should be a great initiative for you also starting this kind of marketing. So as a summary, mainly use the advertising with only short videos, okay? Because then people will view at the end of your video. And also, mainly use it with your promotional videos. You don't have to do it all the time. And always remember to target your audience, which means that don't show your video to everybody, only to those who really want to see it. And simply just 3 key actions is that you should always know your main audience, okay? So try to understand who is your main target audience. And then you also want to create short videos. Do not make that long videos because people will not see them, they will not hear them, and you know, the attention is getting shorter and shorter all the time. And also,
seems we lost your audio, Lasse. Something happened.
Yeah, Lasse, we lost you.
You're back there, Lasse? Oops, it seems that we lost Lasse, unfortunately. So I don't think that he has even realized.
Lasse, I don't know if you are listening to us, but we can't hear you.
We will not view our videos until the end. So if you're using Macintosh, you have 2 options, iMovie and ScreenFlow mainly, and I use ScreenFlow, it's great. For PC, there's, for example, Camtasia and Mac. And then for cloud, which means that there's some programs that are free, and you don't have to download them on your computer. You have these 2 programs which are called YouTube Video Editor. This is inside YouTube. It's totally free. And a great new service called vvideo.com, which is owned by Google. It's all happening on cloud, and it's really great because you don't have to download anything. So try to choose which one you use, or you can even hire somebody, but you should do more and more video editing. Now, how do I always find what's happening and what's working when it comes to video marketing? I go to this site, socialbakers.com, and I select the area of YouTube, and I can see which brands are doing best marketing. You can do the same for Middle East and any country in the world, and you can find great information. And actually, I was just looking at these statistics, and you can see here that right now, during this week, these are the worldwide channels that are growing and getting most views. Now, I would like to ask, how many of you have seen this video by Volvo and Jean-Claude Van Damme, who did a viral video for Volvo? And that's why Volvo is now #2 when it comes to this week's growing channels. And some of you have also seen a new video from Amazon, which is now a viral video showing how Amazon is doing delivery, and that's why Amazon is #5. So these kind of statistics will give you great insight as to what's happening, and you can also quickly see them on your own country. The other great tool I recommend you to use is called Splashy.com. You can see the URL over there. This is the service that I use for doing video intros and segues. And we don't have time to explain what they are, but you can read on this page. But these will help you to maintain people longer on your video so that you can later give them an offer and your video will be more effective. They can also do different lower thirds and video outros, and it's a great service that I'm using on a weekly basis, always updating for my videos. So basically, that was what I wanted to share with you, and I hope you got a lot of great tips and ideas. And simply remember that the most important thing is that every master used to be a disaster, and you have to improve as you go, and try to think how you can do a lot of short videos and how you can promote them strategically. So here's the URL. You can find my gift. And by the way, a quick word about that. So you can go to this site and you can vote there if you get a lot of information and new insights from this presentation. And also you can get there this book, 101 Video Marketing Tips and Strategies. And additionally, you will get my new training that I'm releasing in next month, and you will also get that totally for free when you sign up. So basically, that was all that I wanted to share. And thanks everybody. Thanks Ernesto and all the organizers. It was great pleasure being here. And I wish you all a lot of success with video marketing.